Hey, hi guys. Thanks for joining in. Let's discuss one more transformation today, which is joiner transformation, which is very important. Okay, let me write it down. So we'll be discussing joiner. So joiner transformation is an active transformation and connected. Okay. So what is active? The number of input records which are coming into the transformation is not equal to the number of records which are going out of the transformation. And what is connected? The connected transformations are those which are part of the pipeline, right? So joiner transformation is an active as well as connected transformation in Informatica. Okay. So generally, joiner transformation is used to join multiple sources. Okay, is used to join multiple sources or heterogeneous sources. But the only thing is like it should have one common column between the tables or flat files which you want to join. Okay, should have one common column in order to perform joins. Okay, in order to perform joins. So what are the different type of joins that are there in Informatica? So there are like 4 types of joins mainly. One is like a normal join. The other one is like master outer join. The other one is like a detail outer join. And the last one is full outer join. Let's discuss the types of joins. Okay. So first one, normal join. And the second one, master outer join. And the third one, detail outer join. And the last one is full outer join. But when you create join, by default, the join type is selected as normal join. This is the default one, which will be selected. I will show you when we are doing the labs. So these are the different joins which are there. Let's take one at a time. So what is normal? Before I explain the concepts, let's discuss the theoretical part. Okay. What is normal join? Normal join gives us match records from the both the tables. Match records from both the tables. Tables here in the sense master table and detail table. Okay. And now what is the second one? Master outer join. What it will give us the output when we use master outer join in order to join the different sources. It gives us match records from both the tables as well as unmatched records. Let me bring it this one. As well as unmatched records from detailed table. Right? So let's write it down as master join. Okay. You understand, right? So like normal join gives us match records from both the tables in the sense master table and detail table. And what is the master join defines? Master join gives us match records from both the tables as well as unmatched records from the detail table, right? So let's move on to the detail outer join. What it will give? Match records from both the tables. Yeah, unmatched records from the master table. I will explain each and we'll take one at a time. And full order will give both matched and unmatched record from both the table. Full join gives us matched matched records as well as unmatched records from both the tables, right? Okay. So before going into the performing the labs, let's discuss this one by taking one example. I have think that this is a detail table. This is master table. Okay. Think that we have two tables. One is the employee table and one is departments table. Employee table contains 6 records like employee name, employee salary, employee department ID. And in the master table and the departments table contains department ID and department name. So what we discussed when we are using joins, there should be one join, one common column, right? That's what we discussed in the second point. When we want to perform joins, there should be one common column or at least like a primary key and foreign key relationships it should have in order to join the tables or join table with flat files or join flat files with flat files. There should be one common column. What is a common column in this example? See here, department ID is the common column. It contains an employees table as well as EMP table as well as in DEPT table. The common column is DEPT ID. We can join these two tables by using a common column DEPT ID. Let's discuss what is a normal join now. By the definition, what we discussed, normal join, when we use normal join, we'll be getting matched records from both the tables. Okay, that's what we discussed, right? Matched records from both the tables. Let's go and bring the match records. So first record, Jessica. Jessica's record is the department 10 is present in the departments table, DEPT table. Yes, department 10 is there, right? So the output will be when we use normal join, the output it will give like this. Okay, and get now it goes to the second record. Second record, John's record. John belongs to 20 department, right? Is there a 20 department in departments table? Yes, there is a 20 department. In the similar way, it will pull the will get John's respective department name from the departments table. Like this, it will perform the joins for the rest of the records also. Okay, but it will give only it will pull only the matched records. Whenever it finds a match, those records only it will pull. See here, when we go to Scott, sorry, the James record should be accounts, right? He belongs to 10 department. Now go to Scott. Scott belongs to 30 department. Is there a department under the department ID 30? Yes, there is a department with 30. Okay. And go to Ryan. Ryan's department ID is 50. Is there a 50 department? No, right? So it will not pull that record and and it will move to the next record. 6 Todd. Todd belongs to 60 department. Is there a 60 department in departments table? No. So these Ryan and Todd doesn't belong to any departments which are there in departments table. That's why it will not pull the records into the output. It will normal join is a join. When we perform normal join, it will give only matched records. Whatever it finds match with the second table, it will give that bring those records only. See here, Jessica, John, James, Scott belongs to the departments which are present in the departments table. I hope it is clear. Okay. That is normal join. What is master join? It tells that matched record from both the tables, unmatched record from the detail table, right? So what is the detail table here? We said this is the detail table, right? Now, detail table, master table, master outer join. Okay. So when we use master outer join, it says that it gives matched record from both the tables and unmatched records from the detail table. So what are the matched records? All these are matched records, right? So we'll be getting matched records as well as unmatched records from the detail table. This is the detail table and these are the unmatched records, right? Which doesn't have any matches in the department. So it will give like this. For here, it will give null values, because it doesn't have any matches, because there is no department under department ID 50 and 60, right? So now go to the detailed outer join. What is detailed outer join? Detailed outer join, when we perform detailed outer join, it will give matched records as well as unmatched records from the master table this time. See, matched records from both the tables and unmatched records from the master table. What is the master table that we considered here? This is the master table, right? So first, it will give the matched record from both the tables. What are the matched records? These are the matches, right? Normal join matched records plus unmatched records from the master table. What is the unmatched records? Only 40 record, right? It will give like this. Now it will give nulls on the left side because it doesn't have any record which is any employee which belongs to 40 department. Excuse me. Now, what is the last one? Full outer join. I hope that is clear. If not, like, let me know. I will try to take some more examples and try to help you out. Okay. So now what is a full outer join? Full outer join is nothing but matched records as well as unmatched records from both the tables. That's it. So we'll be getting matched records. Okay. Matched records and unmatched records from the left, like a detailed table as well as unmatched record from the master table. See, we'll be getting all the records. Okay. Full order is nothing but it will give matched records as well as unmatched record from both the tables. So this is how it looks. Okay. So see here, the only thing that you need to remember is like normal join, which gives us matched record from both the tables. What is master outer join? Master outer join, you can tell it's a normal, what from the definition itself, what we defined, master outer join, matched record from both the tables and unmatched record from the detail table, right? That's what we defined here. So see here, matched record from both the tables as well as unmatched record from the detail table. What it is, matched record from both the tables means normal join, right? Normal join. We can say normal join plus unmatched record from the detail table, right? Just remember only normal join. Then you will be easy to understand all other joins. Okay. What is detail join? Match record from both the tables, which means normal join linear, right? Let's write it down. Normal join plus unmatched record from the master table. I hope that is clear. Okay. We'll perform the labs, don't worry. But just in case, like if you want to, like in any interviews, if they ask like what type of joins are available in Informatica, you need to tell there are 4 types of joins we can perform. One is normal join, other one is master outer join, and the third one is detail outer join, and the fourth one is full outer join. See here, normal joins are nothing but match record from both the tables. Okay, master outer join is nothing but normal join plus unmatched record from the detail table. What is detail join? Detail outer join, match record from both the tables plus unmatched record from the master table, which is nothing but normal join plus unmatched record from the master table, right? Now, why I'm telling normal join here? Because what is normal join? Match record from both the tables. Here also match record from both the tables plus unmatched record from the master table. That's why I'm just telling it's a normal join plus unmatched record from the master table. Easy to remember. Okay. Full outer join is like very easy, like matched records as well as unmatched record from both the tables. That's it. So these are the 4 joins which are available in Informatica. Let's discuss, let's perform the labs and discuss like how they will be working. Okay. Let's go to, I think by this time, you know, like these basic steps, like prerequisite step is like importing sources and targets that are needed for our development. Okay. And the 3 steps for Informatica Powercenter development. These are the 3 steps which we will follow. What is the first step? Create a mapping. What is the second step? Create a workflow and session and configure the session and link it to the workflow. And the third step is like run the workflow and observe the execution in the workflow monitor. These are the basic 3 steps that you need to remember in order to do any development in Informatica, right? Let's go and take one requirement. Before I start the lab, let me check what tables I can use. We'll be using some small table. See here, let me take EPT, I guess. Okay, let me query the same table because see here, EMP SRC table, which I'm using here, contain 12 records. Sorry, 14 records, and along with the department IDs. And there is one more table which contain all the department names. Okay, so take the requirement. That see here, the departments table contains some departments, right, along with their department ID and department name. So take one requirement. So the business is asking, load the data, load the employees data into the target table along with their department names. Okay, this is the requirement. Okay, go to the target database. So I will be using this table EMPTGT, which is having C, employee ID, employee name, employee salary, department ID, and department name, right? So we'll be getting this department name from the departments table. We'll be performing joins between EMPSRC table and department table. So see, when you observe here, what is a common column here? Department ID is there in employee source, and department ID is also there in departments table. What we discussed, there should be at least one common column between the sources that we want to join, right? This is the second point. It should have at least one common column in order to perform join, and we can perform all these joins. Let's discuss by doing some labs. Okay, so let me check if I have EMP source is there, DEPT is there, and target DEP, EMP TGT. So I hope whatever the sources and targets that are needed for my development, for our development, I already had the table structures imported into Informatica. So I will be ignoring the first prerequisite step. Okay. For you, if you want to import the respective sources and target for your practice, you need to do this step. Okay. Why I'm avoiding now? Because I already have the source and target objects imported into Informatica. So that's why I'm starting with the first step. What is that? Create a mapping, where we need to be creating a mapping on the mapping designer. Go to this tab, mapping designer, and go to mapping tab, click create. Mapping name starts with small m and followed by some meaningful name. Since we are discussing joiner transformation, I will be writing down as a joiner transformation. Okay, click OK. And drag and already exists. Okay, click OK. Let me use, click OK. Okay, let's use m_joiner_ transformations. Now drag and drop the m, what are the sources that are required for our requirement. EMPSRC and DEPT is the tables that we want to join and get the employee details along with their department names. What is the target that we want? We decided to use EMPTGT. Let's drag that also here. Let me make the workspace bigger so that so these are the sources, right? These are the two sources. Do we have a common column here? Yes, we have the common column, DEPT ID, DEPT ID. So let's go and create a joiner transformation. You need to go to transformation tab, click create, select the joiner transformation from the list of the transformations. See here, and the naming convention for joiner transformation is JNR, followed by some meaningful name. Since I'm doing a join on department ID, which is a common column between two sources, I will be naming it as JNR_DEPT ID. Click create, done. The joiner transformation is created. That's it. Now drag and drop the source table here. And the departments table data here. Okay. Now double click. Nothing to do here on the transformation tab. Go to ports. Here also we will not be doing anything. Go to properties. See here, by default, the join type is like normal join. That's what we discussed, right? What is the join which is by default selected when we create a joiner transformation? See, I wrote it as default here. See, that's what it is. When we create a joiner transformation, it automatically, the join type is like normal join only. Here also will not do anything. Okay, I'll explain. Go to conditions tab. This is very important step. We need to provide a condition like where the common column, right? There is one common column between both the sources. We need to create a condition such a way that department ID equal to department ID. Okay. On this department ID, we'll be performing join between those both the sources. Okay. I hope that is clear. Click apply, click OK. We'll be performing first normal join, and then we'll see the rest of the joins. Okay. Now we specify the join condition. And then we will be connecting the employee ID to employee ID, employee name to employee name, employee salary to employee salary, and DEPT ID to DEPT ID. So there is no need to connect DEPT ID. You can connect either of the DEPT IDs. Okay. I will be connecting DEPT name to DEPT name. So the joiner mapping is created. Let's save it. So the mapping is valid. What is the first step is completed, right? Creating a mapping. What is the second step? The second step is like create a workflow. Now where we'll be creating a workflow? On the workflow manager, this W icon. Click this icon. It will open a workflow manager. You need to be on the workflow designer and you need to go to workflows, click create and give some meaningful name. The workflow name starts with small wf followed by session name or mapping name. Okay. Joiner transformation is created. The workflow is created. Excuse me. Okay. I think I misspelled the workflow name. That's fine. Or either you can rename it. That's okay. Okay, the joiner transformation, the workflow for joiner transformation is created. Now we need to create a session, right? Go here, click this session icon. See here, I'm selecting this icon. Click here, click on the workspace. It will pop up all the list of the mappings that are available in that specific mapping folder. And what is our joiner transformation that we created? M_joiner_ transformation, right? Select that joiner transformation mapping and then configure the session. Go to mappings tab. We need to tell Informatica where our source tables are present, right? SRCDB is the user where source tables are present. DEPT is also present in the same source, SRCDB user. And we need to tell where the target table is present to Informatica. It's present in TGTDB user. Click OK. And then let's perform the truncate target table option and whatever the session properties that we discussed in our previous session. Fail parent if the task fails, fail parent if this task doesn't run. Click apply, click OK. And now we need to connect the workflow with the session, right? How will we be connecting? Go to task, select link task, drag and drop the workflow with the session. Now save it and see the workflow is valid, right? Now go and for running the job, let me show you the target table data. There is no data, and we used a normal join this time. So when we use a normal join, what we discussed, it should get only the matched records from both the tables. Okay, let's go and check the source table. So EMP SRC is having 14 records, right? So I will tell you the 80 department records doesn't have any matches in the departments table. Okay. So there is no department under department ID 80. And for department marketing department 70, there are no employees in the employees SRC table. See, when you go and check in the is there any employee with the department who belongs to department ID 70? No, right? So it should not give us these 280 department employees records, as well as it should not give us the department 70 also, because it doesn't have any employees. So it will give only 12 records. Let's see whether how many records it will give us. Okay. Right click, start workflow. Let's observe what it will give us. Normal join is nothing but matched records. Only matched records it will give us. Matched record from both the tables. Okay. It's running. Okay. Got succeeded. Let's go and right click on the session. Go to run properties. Go to source and target statistics. See here. It read 12 records from the, it read 14 records from the source employee table, 7 records from department table. It performed join and it loaded only 12 records. That's what we discussed, right? It should load only 12 records because it does the 80 department employee doesn't have the department ID in department table. And at the same time, department 70 marketing doesn't have any employees. So all the other employees it will give. See, 12 records, and there is no department under 70, or there are no employees who belongs to department ID 80. So it gives only matched records. because we used normal join, right? So this is the output. Now go and perform the second join. What is the second join? We discussed master join. What it will do, it will give matched records. That means it will give all these 12 records plus unmatched records from the detail table. What is the detail table in the join? See here. See the source type here. What is the detail table? So it will give the unmatched records from the employee source table, which are these two, right? Go to source DB. So what is the unmatched records? Ratan Tata and Naran Murthy are the two records who doesn't have a department name in the departments table. So this time it will give these 14 records plus with the null values for these two records. Okay. What I mean to say is like it will give all these 12 matched records plus it give these two records as well with some null values. Let's go and change the join type. Where you will be changing the joining type. Go to open the joiner transformation, go to properties tab. See here, the join type. Select this one as a master outer join this time. Click OK. Save it. Right click. We need to refresh the mapping, right? Whenever you made a change, the yellow icon appears and save it. The yellow icon disappears. Now run the workflow. It should load 14 records this time. Let's observe what happens. So it loaded 14 records. See, now go and check the target table now. Definitely we'll be having those last two records, Narayan Murthy and Ratan Tata record along with the null values because the IT department is not present, right? See, it gave 14 records and the Ratan Tata and Narayan Murthy is also there in the target table, but with null values because they belong to IT department and the IT department is not there in the departments table. Let me show you that. Is there a department ID under 80 in the departments table? No. That's why it gives us nulls. That is master outer join. Let's now perform detail outer. What is a detail outer join? Matched record from both the tables and unmatched records from the master table this time. What is a master table here? See, the master table is the departments table, right? It means that it will give matched record from both the tables plus unmatched record from the master table. What is the master table here? Departments table. Go and check what is the record, what is the unmatched record which is there in the departments table. See, all other from here to here, all the departments have at least one employee in the employees table, but the 70 marketing department doesn't have any employees. So it will give one null value along with the marketing department name. See, I will show you. It will give nulls for the marketing department name. Since the detail order is like a matched record from both the tables plus unmatched record from the master table. What is the unmatched record? Marketing. That's it. Go and change the joining type. Double click. Go to properties tab. Select detail outer join. Click OK. Save it. Go to repository tab. Save it. The mapping is saved. We made a change, right? You need to refresh the mapping. Right click on the session. Refresh mapping. The yellow icon appears. Save it. The yellow icon disappears. Right click. Start workflow. This time it will give 13 records. Let's observe that. So, okay, let me check. It loaded 14 records. That's fine. Maybe the 60 record also doesn't have any employees. Let's go and query it. It loaded 14 records. Let's see what it is. See here. Yeah, that's correct. Because the 60 department and 70 department doesn't have any employees. Accounts and marketing doesn't have any employees. See, you can test it out by going to employees source table. Are there any employees who belongs to 60 department and 70 department? No. That's why what is the definition for detail outer? Master outer. Matched record from both the tables plus unmatched record from the master table. What are the unmatched records from the master table? It doesn't have any employees, accounts and marketing. That's why it pulled with null values. I hope that is clear. Okay. If you still have any questions, please comment. I'll try to explain it by taking one more example for joins. Okay. Let's perform the last join. What is the last join? Full outer join, which is very easy. It will give both the matched records and unmatched record from both the tables. Okay. Let's change it. Go to mapping designer. So how many records you are expecting this time? You will be getting 14 plus 2, 16 records we should get. Let's see what we'll be getting. Go to properties tab, change the join type to full outer join. Click OK. Save it. Go to repository. Save it. The mapping is valid. Go to session. Right click on the session. Refresh mapping. Control S. I used a save in order to save. Control S. Right click. Start workflow. Let's see how many records it loaded. 16 records. See why? Because see what is a full outer join definition? Full outer join gives us match records from match records as well as unmatched record from both the tables. So before I query the target table, I will show you what it is. See here, how many records we have in the source table, like an employee table, 14. Plus, what are the unmatched records on the left table? Accounts and marketing, right? 2 records. And what are the unmatched record from the employee source table? So it nothing but it will give all the matched records, which are 12 records. These 12 have matches, right? Okay, matched records as well as unmatched record from both the tables. There are 2 records here which are unmatched. Plus, in the departments table, there are 2 records which doesn't have any matches. So 12 plus 2 plus 2. How many it is? 16 records. Let's go and query the target table now. See 16 records with their respective null values. Okay, I hope that is clear. If not, let me know. I will try my level best to help you out, guys. Yeah. So one more last point that I want to discuss when it comes to joins. Joins are very important. And when, so in interviews, people will ask like, for example, if you want to join 10 sources, okay, how many number of joins you will be using in your mapping? So it's always like n minus 1. Okay. N equal to number of sources. So if they ask you like how many joins you will be using in order to join 10 sources, you need to tell that 10 minus 1, 9 joins. Okay. This is very important. Just keep in mind. Okay. So there is one more performance related point that I can discuss here. Always send sorted data into joiner, because joiner is the transformation which will build caches in the backend. So if you send a sorted data, that will help to reduce the execution of the job, execution of time. Okay. So generally when you reduce, like what I mean to say is like whenever you send a sorted data, it will help Informatica to reduce the execution time. Okay. Always send sorted data into join. And one more point is like always consider less number of records table as master table, so the caches will be built faster in the backend. Okay, so these are the few performance related points that you can explain when somebody is asking in interviews related to joins. So you can say that it's always good to send sorted data into joiner transformation, or it's always it's good to consider the less number of records table as a master table, so that the cache will be built faster in the backend. Okay. So I hope all these points are clear. What I mean to say is like, see here, just keep a sorted transformation here. Let's use a shortcut icon. See, I'm just clicking the sorter transformation shortcut icon and clicking on the workspace. Before sending data into joiner, what you need to do is like you either use sorted transformation and sort the data, or what you can do, like let me delete it, or you can use source qualifier SQL query and use a order by clause and write a SQL script. Either way, the only thing is like you need to send the sorted data so that it will help Informatica to reduce the execution time of the job. Okay. And whenever you are sending a sorted data, you need to check this box, sorted input. Don't forget that point. Okay. It is very, very important to check this box when you are sending a sorted data. Okay. I hope apart from that, everything is clear. If not, please comment. I will try my level best to help you out to make by taking some more examples and explain the concepts in much more detailed way. Okay. So these are the different type of joins that are available in Informatica. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. We'll meet with some more transformations in the coming sessions. Okay. Thanks, guys.